to vlogging again, vlogging with my handy dandy GoPro.
Yep.
I know the sound's not good on here, so oh well. My other camera is so big and so heavy that I can't carry it around with me. I need like a smaller one, but I don't have money to invest in a smaller one. Yeah. So, if you watched my update video, you know I plan on getting more active, and so I've been kind of committing to working out 3 days a week. And yeah, you know, it's funny, although I haven't worked out every time that I thought I was going to, I for some reason consistently have missed one day. So the days that I want to work out are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I've either missed Monday or Wednesday, but I've at least got the other two in, so I'm quite proud of that. I'm quite proud of that.
You didn't miss all the week.
Jesus Christine. Stop looking at me. You can talk. You don't need to look at the camera.
Oh, I have to look at the camera for the show. I'm talking.
What did you say? What were you going to say?
I said that, hey, at least you're working out that 1 week.
Yeah.
Whether it's 2 days or 1 day, at least you're doing it every week.
Very true. So I have been trying to work out because I realized that I've gained quite a bit of weight over the Christmas holiday. Actually, I didn't gain a lot over Christmas. It's after Christmas and just being busy that I gained more weight, and then I try to work out. But I have noticed that I'm actually really, really tired. Like really tired. And I've been sleeping like 9 hours, and then like around 3 o'clock or afternoon, I just hit this wall and I'm so tired and I need to take a nap. So then I take a nap. And then I try to go to bed at like 9 o'clock, like try to get in bed, try to do all the things that I need to do for my sleep hygiene to get to bed on time. And I end up like watching YouTube videos till like midnight. And I usually fall asleep watching YouTube videos. Like it just, I don't know, something about just the background noise or whatever. Like I do get tired and then I just fall asleep and then I'm like, I have no idea what I just watched. So then I have to go back, figure out what I missed, and then go back and actually watch it. Because I always put my watch later list of like videos so that at nighttime I'll just do my watch later playlist and then I'll like watch them all. And I mean, that's why I wanted to watch them, because they were on my watch later playlist. Anyways, so I've been feeling really tired, and another thing I don't know, like I guess for health, for me personally, I don't know if you've ever watched any of my other vlogs, but I don't own a thyroid. I also have PCOS. Yeah, I just had tons of things with my endocrine system that's just off. So like pulling muscles and being tired and like, you know, gaining weight easily is just part of it. And so I notice when I get really tired, my first thing goes like, oh, maybe my thyroid's kind of off. But so I've also been doing this thing where I've been wanting to start tracking my fertility a little bit better, because I do have fertility issues, and I'm not 100% sure, but if you've kind of known me for a couple of years, you know that like I've kind of toyed with the idea of maybe having, doing like a vitro and doing it by myself, because I wasn't too sure if I could even have children. So yeah, so I kind of want to track my fertility to see where it's at. Anyway, so I've been doing this thing where you're supposed to take your temperature every morning, and it'll tell you like where your fertility is at, kind of thing. And there were a couple times where I've taken my temperature and the app that I use will not register it, because it tells me that it's not within the range that they'll accept. And so I looked it up, and it's not exactly hypothermia, but I'm really close to it. And even though I do feel cold, like my feet feel cold and I feel maybe a little bit cold, I don't feel freezing. So that's why I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't know I was that cold. But I do know like when my thyroid medication is not right, and it could be from the weight gain, right? Because my medication depends on my weight. So because of my weight gain, I think my medication's too low, because my body temperature is just for some reason not getting warm enough. So yeah, I definitely have to see my doctor about that, because I have been sleeping a lot in between, and then really just trying to balance so that I'm not getting too overworked, too overwhelmed, too many things, and then also trying to work out and like get healthier, and yeah, so it's definitely been a struggle. I'm vlogging to you on the way to actually work out. We're gonna go swimming. I can't bring the camera with me because if you again watch my other video about swimming, you know that last time I went I did film because I didn't see any signs, but then someone came up to me afterwards and said that I can take pictures but I can't film. And so I was like, okay, so I can't bring you with me, and I just need to, yeah. And the reason why I'm doing more swimming stuff and more relaxing stuff, like sometimes I do like a cross trainer kind of thing, or elliptical machine, but I haven't been able to do it for very long, and I used to be able to do it for like 30 minutes, almost an hour, and I'm just so tired that I'm like dying at like 15 minutes, so I'm like, okay, I'm done. And last time I did that, and then went swimming, I had the biggest migraine of my life. I got too hot. And I did this, have you ever done 23andMe, and it tells you things about yourself or whatever? You can actually take that information, and there are other apps and programs that you can use, and you can input it in there. And I did one that was for specifically that told you about like what diets work for you, what like workout works for you, things like that. And it's more about like health and diet and working out. When I inputted my information into this thing, and I can't remember the name of it, I think I might have talked about it before. It told me I had this gene that Vikings had, and basically that like even when they were like rowing in like the ice cold, like, you know, winter, and it was really ice and cold in the water, as long as they were moving, they were okay. And so for me, apparently I have that gene. So, and it is true, like for me, if I'm cold, I just gotta move and I'm good. And like it doesn't matter what the weather is outside, if I'm moving, I'm warm. So for me, when I get too hot, I don't feel good when I get too hot. And so when I work out and like getting really sweaty, I don't feel good afterwards. I don't know about other people, but I do not feel good afterwards of like working out and sweating and getting really hot. So it recommended that I do more water workout. So I think for me right now, like just starting off with doing more water things is probably more beneficial. And I kind of pulled some muscles a couple times doing some stuff, and I realized that I think, yeah, I'm just really out of shape right now because I haven't been working out as much as I should be, and I haven't been as active as I could be. So I think once I get a little bit like less and more fit, then I can start working out and doing more like vigorous things. I've always wanted to like run a marathon or do something like that. Like I've done the walking ones before, like for charities. Specifically, I like there's this one called the Underwear Affair, where you put your underwear outside your clothes and then you like walk, and it's for cancers below the waist. So especially taboo cancers that people don't want to talk about, like cancer of the uterus, prostate cancer, colon cancer, things like that. Like, you know, like the cancers that, I don't know, some people I guess are just ashamed of or whatever, or just hard to talk about. And so yeah, I like to support that one because my grandmother actually died of cancer of the uterus, and also my grandfather died of colon cancer. So for me, like there's a special place in my heart for those cancers, because I really want, you know, people to find cures for them, or okay, we're gonna check you out just because you do actually have a family member who died, so we're gonna check you out. And so my mom went, and it said that you can bring a guest with you to come with you. And so my mom's like, yeah, I registered you, you're gonna come with me, and you're gonna take this thing. Because it's a new program that everyone has to take it. Well, in Alberta, everyone has to take it before you get a colonoscopy. And so my mom was going anyways, and so I went with her. And the cool thing is originally I just thought I was going so that, you know, if my mom was like, yeah, I can't remember what they told me at this thing, I could say what it was about. And then we found out there that because I sat through the whole thing and because I was there as a guest, I actually got credit towards it, so that if I ever have to get a colonoscopy in the future, I've already taken the course, so I don't have to do it, and I can just get one done. So I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, and I guess on another note, I see a psychologist. I've been seeing one for about a year now. Yeah, about a little over a year now. This is a new one actually, so I used to see a different person, but now I'm seeing another lady. And we talked about like me feeling really tired and how I think it's my, you know, my thyroid medication's not, you know, strong enough. And we were talking about like apparently in Alberta, or in Canada actually, Canada, there's this grant that if you are really interested in weight loss, you can get a grant that will help you cover the weight loss program. And I was like, I told her that I saw the commercials for them, but I thought it wasn't real. And she's like, no, it really is legit. So I looked into it, and the deadline for Alberta is actually March 1st, which is tomorrow. And so I applied for it, and basically they won't pay things that you're already enrolled in, or like back pay things. You can only enroll it, like pay for it as you get enrolled. So it said these are the programs and the things that we will approve. So I was looking at like these health programs, and yeah, I'm interested in enrolling one, so I applied for the grant. I think they'll talk to me, like they're gonna contact me back, and then we're gonna discuss like specifically more what I had in mind. And with my psychologist, she had recommended that maybe, you know, because I told her I haven't been eating right, and I do know that like certain foods don't agree with me, and I think I haven't been following not eating those very well. And so we were talking about how sometimes your sluggish thing can also be related to like the nerve endings in your gut, because your gut actually absorbs a lot of things. And they're doing more research about how even like depression and anxiety can be related to foods you eat, and because of all the like nutrients and lack of nutrients that you're absorbing through foods that may not agree with you. And so she was suggesting that maybe she was asking me if I'd be interested in ever like seeing a naturopath and exploring that route and seeing if there's ways that I can figure out, you know, what foods agree or don't agree with me, or like if there's like more of a gut issue and healing my gut and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I've actually always wanted to do that. I just was really shied away because of the cost. Like just for an initial consultation with a naturopath is like $200, and every single time that I've been interested in wanting to do it, I don't have $200. So, which is funny because when I have the money, I never think about it. So I'm like, ah, damn it. But this grant actually covers naturopaths. So I was like, okay, if I get this grant, I think I want to try to go that naturopath kind of way and see if I can use that towards that. So yeah, there's a lot of work getting done, and I'm just trying to chunk my time in such a way that I'm not neglecting working out and also eating better. So yeah, I can't wait to see how this happens. And I think it's great that this grant program starts March 1st, or that you apply March 1st, because like I had mentioned before, I want to start like a year to year. And I think for my weight loss journey, I'm really going to start it in March, because this year I'm turning 35, and I want to do a year to year and do like weekly vlogs, see how I'm doing, what my progress is, and then also just like really try these things out and see if they really work or not. And if I don't get the grant, it'd be nice just to see if I can eventually afford to pay for this grant myself, or this grant, the naturopath, and keep seeing them, and then also doing the workout stuff and be more consistent with my workouts. And yeah, I really do get inspired by watching other YouTubers that are doing weight loss and just seeing their progress, and seeing how, you know, even through their struggle of where they've gotten now, I mean, it's still a struggle, and you know, it's very humbling to be part of a community that like knows your struggle. And so, and I find that especially the YouTubers that do a lot of weight loss are very supportive of one another. And yeah, I think for me, I'm more and more, I'm thinking about what kind of friend do I want, and I want a friend to be someone who just shows up and supports me. So to do that, you need to, for the way people treat you, you have to treat them. So for me, I definitely want to do that more and more. So I will be catching up on more YouTubers and watching all their videos, because I want to be there and supporting everyone, encouraging everyone to keep going, and hopefully, yeah, hopefully we just reach success, whatever that means to us, and just be happy with who we are and loving ourselves and all that fun stuff. So,
those are Kira's friends.
So, like this video if you like it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and I don't know, just give me a comment of how you like to be supported in your weight loss journey. And I will talk to you all later.